Thomas set sail. It was spring on the island of Sodor, and a cold wind blew. But Thomas hardly noticed the wind. He had an important job to do at Brendam Docks. The mayor of Sodor had a new sailing boat, and Thomas was taking it to be launched. The mayor, the Fat Controller, and Lady Hat, and Thomas were going to watch the boat go into the sea for the very first time. When Thomas got to the docks, Gordon and James were admiring the boat. "It's bright red, just like me," huffed James crossly. "I should be taking it."
"It's big and heavy," wheezed Gordon. "A strong engine like me should be taking it."
Cranky the Crane put the boat on Thomas's flatbed. "You must wait for the engineer to lower the mast," Cranky told Thomas. But Thomas took no notice. "The mast will be no trouble for me," he said, racing away. The wind was strong, and the boat was heavy, but not too heavy for Thomas. "I can do it, I can do it," he puffed. Thomas felt very proud as he steamed past Emily. "Be careful, Thomas," she tooted. "It's very windy." But Thomas took no notice of her. When Thomas puffed towards the low bridge, Rosie tooted to warn him. "Be careful, Thomas," she cried. "The mast is too tall to go under the bridge." "Then I'll take another track," huffed Thomas. But when he did, there was trouble. Crunch! Creak! "Oh no!" cried Thomas. "The mast is caught in the trees." Thomas huffed, then he chuffed, and with a mighty pull, he broke free. But the ropes had come undone. Now Thomas had big white sails, just like a boat. The wind blew him along, faster and faster. The mayor and the Fat Controller were waiting at the harbour as Thomas raced towards them. "Slow down, Thomas!" boomed the Fat Controller. But Thomas couldn't slow down. He whooshed past the platform and raced away down the track. When the wind stopped blowing, Thomas managed to stop as well. "If it blows again, I won't be able to stop at the harbour," he said. "The boat will not be launched and the Fat Controller will be cross." Thomas knew what he had to do. The crew uncoupled him from the flatbed and he steamed off back to the docks. Then he brought the engineer back to the boat to roll up the sails and lower the mast. When Thomas chuffed back to the harbour, the mayor and the Fat Controller were still waiting for him. Everyone smiled as the boat was launched on the water. Splash! "Phew," said Thomas. He was pleased he had not caused an accident. Next time, he would listen when others told him to be careful.